let's just real quick give our respects to Tony Todd, excuse me, Mr. Candyman himself. Was y'all into Candyman? Anybody?
Yeah. I love horror.
Yeah, you Nolly, we're gonna miss. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I didn't really watch Candyman, but I love the idea of a black slasher who comes for blonde-haired, blue-eyed Karens. Is that what this is all about? Because that's what I thought I read on the box.
Yeah. It's funny because Pedro Pascal actually posted, I think it was like Wednesday. He I guess like on a slight to the women after Tuesday, he posted a caption of Candyman with the caption reading, it says, "Educated women go into Cabrini Green projects in north side of Chicago to research urban lore. White woman goes too far and is scapegoated for murders and a missing baby. A community of black women save her ass and the baby, but the lady is left to burn as Helen becomes the new monster in your walls. It's a fuck around and find out."
Yo, what is that again? What did you just read?
That was Pedro Pascal. He posted referring to Candyman in reference to all the women who vote the election, and I thought it was very fitting.
Yeah, there's a lot of feels out there right now. I'm trying not to get into them, you know what I'm saying? Because man, there's a whole there's a lot. And so if you are looking for an escape, you've come to the right place, because my plans is to not get into all of the stuff. But there's definitely some stuff there, I should say. I felt like Thanos snapped his finger this week. Okay. And we are who we are, and we are where we are, and we just gonna go ahead and move along with it. Let me go ahead and put Ant back up in here. So anybody else watch Candyman? Ty, were you a Candyman guy?
Of course. I mean, I've always been a horror. I've been a horror lord probably longer than anybody on this panel, because I'm the oldest. But yeah, like Candyman was scary, but in the sense of like, I don't want to be alone in my bathroom in the dark no more. You know what I'm saying? Like once Candyman came out, like being in the mirror too long was like, all right, let's cut this short, man, because we don't want no problems. So I mean, I think if you remember, if you can go back that far, before Candyman, there was Bloody Mary. So people were like, yeah, the whole thing was, if you go in the mirror and you say Bloody Mary's name 3 times, then, she'll come and get you or whatever. So as a kid, before the Candyman movie, like people would scare you with the whole Bloody Mary thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I bet you won't go in the bathroom, turn out the lights and say Bloody Mary 3 times. And I was like, I bet you will be right. I will not. Because I don't play those type of games. I don't know what the heck might come and get me. And I'm not about to try to find out. But you are welcome to go in my bathroom and try it, and if you so see fit. So, yeah, Candyman is definitely has a special place in my heart, and in my nightmares.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this last question about Candyman. Do we have Candyman to thank for Beetlejuice? Because I feel like Candyman kind of like gave us Beetlejuice a little bit. And here's what I mean by that. Like, if you think about it, didn't Beetlejuice need the Beetlejuice? Don't you have to say that 3 times? Don't you have to say Candyman 3 times? Mm-hmm. So isn't that kind of like, am I tripping, Ty? Like, did Beetlejuice bite off a Candyman with that bullshit, bro?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I think when it comes to what do we have to be thankful for, is Beetlejuice like kind of an extension of Candyman? I don't necessarily.
I don't think he's
Well, I mean, like Beetlejuice, even with the 3 name, like again, like
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary, yeah. So I mean, I don't know necessarily, because there was really nothing scary about Beetlejuice. Like, let's be clear, like Beetlejuice was more of a comedy than anything. And with Candyman, if anything, we have racism and slavery to thank for Candyman. That's
yes.
Yeah,
and Jim Crow and stuff like that. All right, cool. Well,
I know that's right.
Tiny, I keep saying Tiny. Why I want to call this man Tiny? He's not Tiny. Tony Todd, man, rest in peace. Thank you for making sure the horror industry knows that Black people exist in that bitch as well. Appreciate you, man. Rest in peace. And good on to you. Candyman. Hopefully that brings you back. Hopefully your family's doing well.
Hey, can I say one more thing?
Please.
Tony Todd was so good as Candyman that he never got any other roles other than horror movies. Like, oh wow, like you have to think about it. Like Tony Todd was so scary with his voice that like his voice was the scary part, right? Like when you heard that voice on screen, it was hella scary. But he was so good at the horror genre that I never saw him in anything else but horror movies, whether they were B movies. Like they
Final
were
Destination.
Everything was always horror, and he was always like that voice, that you know what I'm saying, like that scary voice. Like when you want to tell a story, a scary story, go get Tony Todd, because his voice will scare you more than the story itself.
I wonder if he hated that. I wonder if that pissed him off, right? Like I wonder if he was like, God damn it, I can do this Shakespeare shit too. I can Tyler Perry, look, and I could be one of the good dudes that gets married at the end, what I'm saying, who keeps the prayers right, and who takes care of the young lady with the kids who likes the dark-skinned dude I'm down. You know what I'm saying? But you're like, nah, but they done put me in a corner as the horror guy. I wonder if he wanted to do a comedy, if he wanted to be in like a Paul Rudd somewhere with Seth Rogen, and be like, there you go, like Knocked Up 2. I wonder if he ever wanted to explore stuff like that, but never got that opportunity. You know what I mean?
Well, somebody in the comments said it.
Yeah. He was in Debt Collector. He was in Transformers.
As what, a voice?
Yeah, for Fallen.
Yeah.
He
was he a Decepticon?
Yeah.
I don't think that Fallen wasn't its Decepticon. Like he was above
different. Decepticon. He was above them.
He was a voice actor for Masters of the Universe, Half-Life, Justice League Dark. He was Venom in Spider-Man 2. What? He's got a lot. He's got hundreds.
So
they're not all
Venom in Spider-Man. Wait. He was Venom in Spider-Man 2.
Like the voice of Venom
in
Spider-Man 2.
The voice.
Yeah.
That's maybe why we thought it was so great.
What Spider-Man 2 are we talking about?
Hold on.
The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Maybe the video game. The video game.
It has to be the video game, because like there was no Spider-Man 2 with Venom in it. Spider-Man 3 had Venom with Tobey Maguire, and then in the Amazing Spider-Man he didn't show up, and then he didn't even show up in Spider-Verse. They just gave him his own movie. So. But it don't matter. I'm not trying to discredit. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's the video game. He was also in Star Trek, apparently.
Damn, that really sucks then, man. Yo, he was in. So that means, because they're about to have that video game for Venom, right? The video game, Venom's getting his own video game, I think. So he probably would have voiced that. Anyway, sad as hell, man. Sad as hell. Rest in peace once again. Tony Todd, bro, pioneer in the game. I put him and Blackula up there, kind of like in the category, but maybe not. I don't know.